This video is about creating saved searches. Saved searches are a way to quickly group and find teams and players within My Sports Central. So to do that, what we'll do from the home page here is I'll tap on Save Searches. That will bring me to a list of categories of saved searches. We've got 4 that come out of the box, the 4 major pro sports organizations, Major League Baseball, NBA, so forth. And you can see the number of saved searches here. We'll go into baseball, and we see we've got the grouping of teams for all the divisions and the leagues in Major League Baseball. Tap on AL Central here. We've got a list of all of the 5 teams in that division. If there were any team players or other players that were tagged with AL Central, they would appear here as well. Now let's go back. We'll actually go and create a category here. So we can create a folder by just tapping on the Add a Folder button. So we will do that, and I'll give it a name of My Local Teams. Maybe I want to get quick access to my local teams. So I'll type that in here. I'll click the Done button, and then at the top right, I'll click Save. And that now saves that folder out there. And then to add searches to that folder, I'll tap and add. Now I'll click an Add button at the bottom right of the screen here. So we'll tap on that. And we'll go and we'll create a saved search. So first I give it a name. We'll call it My Chicago Area Teams. So I'll type that in. I'll click Done on the keyboard. And then now what we're going to do is we're going to add tags so that any teams or players that were tagged with a particular tag value that I give here will appear in the search. So I'm going to do match any criteria, but I could also do match all criteria where it has to meet every criteria of tag. So to do a simple one, it's just match any criteria. I click on the Add a Tag. We'll go to the cities and metro areas category, and then we'll go to Chicago, and I will select Chicago. And so now this search will bring me a result of all the teams and players that have been assigned the tag Chicago. And that can include pro teams, college teams, high school teams, minor league teams, etc. So I'll save that. And now there's my save search. But let's go back out to the categories and start from the list of categories. So we'll go into the folder called My Local Teams. There's one save search now out there. It's called My Chicago Area Teams. Now I'll tap here on this arrow. And now we'll go and we'll get a list of the teams that have now been assigned the tag Chicago will appear here. Note that it's got all the Chicago pro sports teams as well as a couple of colleges and a minor league baseball team here in the area. So now I can quickly get information for the teams and players that belong to any team that has a tag of Chicago. So we can do different combinations of tags to get lists of both teams, team players, and even players in individual sports. For example, if you had a player that grew up in the area, in a golfer, let's say, you could get a quick list of those players as well. So let's go back. We'll tap on categories here. And again, you can have any number of searches here. And that's my saved searches in My Sports Central.